Hello, this is the HatchetJob.com gaming netcast playing Drive Club on the PlayStation VR, and this is very low res. Okay, I get to look around this car. Yeah, this is kind of blurry and not great. Let's get inside. I've never played this before. Oh, change viewpoint. Oh. No, I want to get inside the, I'm looking at it. We'll continue. Adjust view up or down. We want to move backwards. And then down a bit. There we are. We'll hold to calibrate the view. Okay, that looks good. There's some jitter, but not much. That feels about right to me. Okay, let's start the event. I'm going to drive very slowly because apparently this makes people quite ill. Okay. This isn't too bad. It's quite cool being able to look around, but it is very blurry. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I can already feel myself feeling a bit nauseous. My brain doesn't like this. Okay. We look into the turn. Okay, at this speed it's kind of okay. I'm going to stick my feet out in front of me a bit and slow down. Okay, where are we going? Go ahead. Tour objective. So the soles of my feet are kind of starting to tingle. Slow down a bit here. I think any faster than this and I would not like it. 75 miles an hour. I'm going to lean back a bit. Okay. Going around this way. Looking into the corner, slowing down. Okay, here we go. It is funny how it's affecting the soles of my feet. My head doesn't like that. I'm looking to the corner. Whoa, that's going a bit swimmy. The camera's quite static, thankfully. So there's like that bump in the road there, that dip. It's not really visible in the game. The road looks like it's entirely one texture. And I don't know what that word was supposed to say. Okay, whoa, doesn't like that. Okay, look into the corner. I've watched some videos of people playing, and it seems to me that they weren't looking into the corner, and that was part of the issue. Yeah, this is not really playable. The resolution is just not good enough. There's not really any way that my mind can tell what the road is doing. Everything looks the same colour. And so I'm relying on these white lines on the side of the road to do it for me. Okay, we'll slow down a bit. 134 miles an hour. Coming to the apex. Look through the apex. It feels like I kind of have to keep my head unnaturally still. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of looking where I'm using my eyes to look around the corner. But of course that doesn't account for the PlayStation sweet spot, which means everything that's clear is right in the center of the screen. So by turning my eyes, I'm basically still looking at a blurry part of the screen. I kind of have to turn the headset. Okay. So I have to fixate at what's ahead of me, and then it's not too bad. But if I look actually at the corners going past, it's not a good sensation. Brake here. Yeah, I really have to look around and then ahead. But I remember my father, we used to drive around country lanes, and he'd say you need to look ahead of you, and that's how you know where to drive. Braking assist is enabled. Will make driving easier, but may make you slower. We'll continue. So that wasn't it wasn't pleasant, but it was kind of okay. So let's see, have a look at the settings. Display. So my calves and my feet are tingling, which is kind of weird. Braking assist, hardcore handling off, face-offs off, gear type automatic, that's fine. It all looks a bit blurry as well. It doesn't look as sharp as other games. I mean, it's quite cool to look around. But is that enough? I'm not sure. So there's nothing I can do with the display. My character looks like a stylish hobo. There should be an option here for there should be an option here for VR. Let's just drive. Single event multi. We'll try. Let's try multiplayer. This might be a bad idea. I might vomit. Multiplayer session. Oh man, this is too complicated. This is... I don't want to do this. No friends are playing. I just want to get into a game. You know, this is a new world in VR. There should be there should be an option that says, "Oh, just here, go for it, go for it." And that swimming was me. That screen wobbling back and forth. I think. No, the menu's moving a little bit, but not too bad. Okay, we'll go. We'll try a random event. Fine. One blood killer Z. Yeah, I'm glad I rented this. Okay, oh, it's in a Mini Cooper. So I have to look at the bit I'm getting into. No, I just want to get into the car. Oh, this is a bit weird. We'll continue. Right, that world is really swimming there. There we are. It's like it doesn't... The headset doesn't like anything that's at a slight angle. Let me try and reset it. Okay. Well. Okay. So my feet are tingling again. I feel like I'm a fighter pilot. Whoa. Okay, here we go. Trying to get around these corners. Spotting, yeah, you definitely have to spot the way out in this game. You definitely, anybody who's playing this, do not look ahead like you normally would in a game. You need to look to where the car is heading to ahead of you. And then you've kind of got an okay chance of coping with it. Okay, I can actually lean and look around the corners, that's cool. Okay, my brain doesn't like that motion there. Okay. Looking ahead. It helps when I kind of lean forward and look around the pillar. Okay. And I'm already losing some tracking. I'm just going to reset the tracking a bit. There we are. Okay. Wow, that corner's really hard to see because of the low resolution. I mean, it is cool to look around. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm amazed that no people say they don't feel ill at all playing this. Because it is, for me now, even though I appear to be controlling it reasonably well, it's not an entirely pleasant sensation. But this is one of the titles I was kind of most worried about. I'm not looking around the cockpit at all. I'm purely looking ahead. So if the speedo on the dashboard right in front of me is kind of 12 o'clock, I'll tell you where I'm looking now. So I'm looking at 1 o'clock. Looking at 1 o'clock, looking at 2, looking at 3. Back to 12. Looking at 11, looking at 10. 7. 12. 1. 2. Slowing down. 3. 2, 1. 12, 1. I hope that's giving you some idea. And it is terribly blurry. And the problem I'm having with it is that for me to really it is cool to look around, but for me to really experience the game, I wouldn't want to have this kind of swimming sensation all the time. So this is something that the devs need to work on. Now that kind of queasing sensation is moving up from my feet into my thighs. Now it's in my stomach. It's coming up into my chest a little bit. Looking at 2, 12. Looking at 1, 12, 13, 7, 8, 30, 12. 11, 10. And so what I've learnt with VR as well is if you have this kind of experience in a game, then if it makes you feel really oh, I misjudged that totally. You've got to stop immediately. I'm not doing too badly, but I think I will turn off VR after this. Because I kind of... Whoa, what was that? Oh, that's really bad. It took control over the game. When I finished, it suddenly started turning by itself. That's a terrible design decision. That's a ridiculous design decision. That is 2D thinking. And it does not work in VR at all. It does not work in VR. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with that. Okay. I mean, I could get used to this, I suppose, but I don't like driving games. I mean, I never played driving games previously because I always used to drive in first person, and I kind of wanted to be able to look around, but I know that this is not the game for that. So that's Driveclub. My experience with it obviously has not been as bad as some people's. They could not take it at all. I can, and I suppose I could get used to it, but I don't really want to because it feels like I don't know. It feels like the experience isn't quite good enough yet. Should we try a single event? I might try one. My God, I'm not going to do a drift. Holy fuck! I'll do a race. Let's race around Japan. Let's try this one, which is unreadable. Random cloud cover. I want to put it at noon so you get good light. Okay. Event settings. 7 opponents. Semi-pro. Amateur. Corner flags on. Opponent vehicles. Player class. Fine. Do I get to choose my car? It's all locked. Oh, my feet are really fucking tingling. Holy shit. Why is this stuff all locked? Why is it showing me stuff I can't use? Why? Okay, we'll try it in... Oh my God. VR is an immediacy thing, yeah? You feel like... This is really blurry, by the way. All the background is just like the background of International Karate Plus in the Amiga. Okay. I can feel it starting to tingle a bit. I can't take a sip of water, can I? I'll try. No, I can't. I'm all starting to get like a little bit of a headache or something. Yeah, that world is swimming. Let's go up and let's go back a bit. There we are. Wow. Okay. Maybe other cars will help give me something to fixate on. It is quite cool being able to look in my wing mirrors. I think I'm almost slightly in the wrong position to do it though. And I can feel the cable on me kind of dragging a little bit. I'm going to try and breathe from my my belly button. Whoa! I didn't like that. Okay, this is quite cool. Whoa! Holy shit! That's like a proper car next to me. Holy crap! Look behind me. I can't look. Oh my god! Looks like the Mini doesn't really have a very good space to look behind you. This is quite... Okay. Where's this road going? It's really hard to see. Oh, you can actually look behind you in VR with the right stick. Okay, that's cool. Okay. I'm trying to... What is that, an Audi? I don't know, these are just... Oh, that's a Bentley? Okay. Yeah, now it's when you get close to the other cars that it suddenly kind of feels real. My hand is starting to sweat. I feel like I'm getting a bit warm. I can see the cars coming up behind me. Okay. I'd actually quite like to have a little thing on the a thing on the in the dashboard floating above me, showing the route as in a normal game. Weirdly, if I look at the Bentley when I'm trying to corner, it's actually not doing too badly in terms of feeling a bit ill. But these this kind of reminds me of Project Gotham or PGR2, which I really liked. And I love Cat and Mouse, the graphics here. Okay. I wonder if me trying to use my feet to try and simulate braking would help. Okay, I'm going to have to close my eyes because it suddenly started to take control. Okay, so that's Drive Club. I'm coping. Coping isn't enough. Coping isn't enough. And apparently I read that the demo for Drive Club, the review that said it was a vomit comet, the demo for Drive Club, yeah, it's warping quite a lot actually in the world. The menus are warping now then. The demo for Drive Club apparently is now doing it. Doesn't make you feel sick in the way that the main game does, so I wouldn't take the demo, from what I've read, I wouldn't take the demo as proof positive that you could play this. I would try and rent it or borrow a copy from a friend or play a friend's copy and see how you go with the main game. This is not for me. I'm glad I didn't buy this. Obviously I've played for I suppose 4 or 5 minutes, and other people wouldn't have lasted that long in the game. If you do want to play it, it seems like looking ahead at the road, pretending you're driving, looking for the apex for the entry and the exit is going to help you a little bit. But even I'm not really feeling it, the gameplay, and I'm feeling a bit queasy. So that's Drive Club. Thanks for watching, and yeah, be careful about this one. Cheers. Bye bye.